What's up, guys? We have another video of What Remains of Edith Finch. Today, this video won't be as long, but I'm recording this right after I just got done because I'm just so hooked in this game. This game is so fun. But let's go back to where we were.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
That's really cool. Oh, what the heck? That is really done well. Holy crap.
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
Oh, he just disappeared? Wasn't like he died or anything? I thought he was like dead or something. That's crazy.
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
Oh, there's the door from the...
Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
Trash bags.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Lewis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery. Everyone always told me to stay out of Lewis's room.
Oh.
Except Lewis.
Oh. Marijuana. That sounds like someone I know.
Lewis's room smelled very, very familiar.
Bad. Oh.
That part of him lived on.
Take a hit from the hookah, brother.
Lewis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
Oh, canning factory. Something about the canning factory.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse.
Oh no.
Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life. He kept working at the cannery. But he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to
wander. Wait, what?
wander.
Yep. Oh.
I asked him to describe it. He said he started small, imagining a labyrinth. he'd feel his way about. Then something moved. Bats.
Oh,
And toads.
over here. Oh.
And things that have not names. He knew it was all in his head. But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself. But he found something more.
Oh,
I worried about him then.
that's actually super cool. Oh, ooh.
Daydreaming at the cannery.
Oh, ooh, I'm stupid. All the
I spoke
red
with his
carpet.
boss.
Oh,
But he
ooh.
said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused.
He died.
Like a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on. I even encouraged him.
Uh-oh.
It seemed very promising at first. He told me he'd made a new friend.
This isn't good.
On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia. He built the city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians.
Oopsies. Too busy paying attention to the fish.
And songs for them to play. He talked about starting a band. And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger. He no longer spoke at the cannery,
This is bad.
but his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering
He's gonna die.
crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination, so he could do whatever he wished. He held an election for mayor, and he won.
Pet Mario.
They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him.
Oh, I can't barely see.
He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on. New Louisville.
Oh my god, bad turning by the way.
St. Louis.
Bad video game.
He started drifting away from our reality.
This is what marijuana does to you guys.
Minneapolis, until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery. Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Lewis kept sailing on.
Bruh.
In Lewisburg, he heard rumors of a
Handsome
queen.
queen. Obviously. Wait, handsome queen? What?
The queen was on her own quest for
It's sinister serpents, obviously.
Sinister serpents. He followed the sound of her
Silver harp.
silver harp.
This is cool.
His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his
Sick.
logic remained sound.
Oh God.
He knew the world was all in his
Oh
imagination.
Jesus. Oh Jesus. I really suck at this. It's like a really good game though. If this is an
But he was so
actual
proud
game,
of having created it.
oh, wait.
In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king.
What?
For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was
Sorry, did I not
overwhelming.
hear it.
And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace.
No.
My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
Wait. What just happened? Uh-oh. There we go. That was weird.
He began to forget the world we know.
Ah,
I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker.
I can't imagine the smell. Just pure blood and fish. But
He began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
oh God.
I still thought I could save him.
Oh no.
Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder. The palace would be packed with his companions.
God. Saws and
Including the wise Calico, who'd insisted on inviting him. rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
Dude.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him. On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder. I wish we'd stayed. But I understand why we left.
Jeez.
What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe it should have come sooner.
Edith, me, aka the girl.
But it had to end one way or another. All that's left now is to tell you about that last night. That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith,
What?
you're excused.
It hurts. Headphones starting to hurt my ears.
the power
but it
had been
doesn't
shut
matter.
off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance. Or that Edie had a key to it.
Jeez, oh Pete's.
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight.
Oh.
We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
Oh.
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out.
Oh,
It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. You
Like
know,
dead fish?
I've seen that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it. When the fog rolled in, I lost my way. I got turned around.
Oh, wait.
For a while, I wondered. I started seeing things.
Oh, what the dear. We might be able to finish this
Things
game
I'd
tonight.
forgotten had
Let's go,
ever
boys.
existed.
Oh.
But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them. Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it. Let go.
Uh-oh.
I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car. I never saw Great Grandma Edie again.
No, Grandma.
The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone.
Oh.
After that, we moved around a lot.
I remember I used
We
to
both
do
tried
this.
to make the best of it.
Oh.
A few years went by. My mom didn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot.
Well.
The rest happened pretty quickly.
Cancer. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
She got better for a while,
Oh no.
and then she didn't. And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive.
Oh my God.
Until I found out about you.
Me?
I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes.
Hey, I'm Asian. I can't do that. That's
And
very rude of
appreciate
you.
how strange and brief all of this is.
Oh, I'm like going out the womb
This
or
journal
something?
was supposed to be for you,
Oh, this is really weird.
but now I
And
hope you'll never see it.
Ugh.
I just want to meet you
Okay, buddy.
and tell you all these stories myself.
Here I come.
But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way.
Oh no. She died while giving birth.
This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone.
Oh.
I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
my God. Oh my God. She died while giving birth, I think. Oh. Oh my. That was a really good game. Holy crap. That was really, really good. was, oh. I really want there to be another game. I don't know if there is another game. I want there to be if there isn't. I really hope there is. I'm hoping I can find one. And if I find one, I'm gonna buy it, bro. This was really good. Holy crap. Oh my god, this was amazing. I love this. This is so good. I'm glad I downloaded this game while I still could. It's so filled with like suspense and so awesome. I love the adventure. Oh, that's so cool. That is amazingly cool. Ah, Jesus. That was... This was such a good game. It's almost, it is so good. It was like a movie good. That was insane. Holy crap. Look at that, baby. But yeah, that was sick. This was a really good game. Holy crap. I could talk on and on about this game, how good it was, like how the story progresses and everything is so good. That was sick. Oh my god. That was insane. Oh. That was... Oh my gosh. This was... I'm not gonna lie. This was one of the best games I've ever played in my life. In the history of video games, this was the best one I've ever played. But thank you all for sticking around. If you did stick around and watch this, this was all really good, like, story and everything, and thank you so much if you stayed around, and hope you liked the videos. This was a good one. I'll definitely check for if they have another one of this, like, kind of same thing as this. But yeah, thanks for watching. Only hit the like button if you actually enjoyed the video. and enjoyed the series, and holy crap, was this game good. I know I've said it like 10 million times, but it's just that good. But thanks, guys. I'll see you next time, next video, I guess. See ya.